This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Last outing for the Nets, it was a loss to Chicago, and that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus would have been enough. Just a 4-point loss.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
So the Bobcats starting five. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Bryant. Then it's Young, then it's Gortat, and it's Dang in at the small forward position. Conley against Halliburton. He dishes it to Gortat. And the pass to Halliburton. The kick out to Dang. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now, Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Halliburton against Conley. Pass to Gortat. Outside, Kobe. There's the three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
Absolutely, and it keeps the score within reach. It keeps you out of desperation mode at the offensive end. That's never a good way to play.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And it's Kobe missing. The Nets with the lead. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here is Halliburton. Gortat with the screen for Kobe. Again, the miss by Kobe.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Outside, Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall. And here's Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Halliburton outside. Here is Gortat. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 to shoot. Dang for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Halliburton against Conley. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Gortat with the block. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Bojan Bogdanović. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Gortat. Halliburton against Conley. Bang for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Conley. Outside Durant from deep. A rebound by Gortat. Here's Dang. And it's sent back by PD.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
Outside Conley. Passes to Durant. Redick with the 3. That one's not going to go. So the Bobcats will take it the other way.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Halliburton outside. Young finds Bryant. Hits it from three-point range. Bryant's got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte.
And showing the range there, Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya. Now on the window floor. Give it up for Team White.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 4. Here's Reeves. And there's the pass to Bogdanović. Vucevic a screen on Hart. Bogdanović passes to Vucevic.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bobcats.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Charlotte in the lead. Terry looking over the floor. Hachimura setting the pick for Terry. Pass to Hachimura. Just 4 to shoot. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. We'll take a look at the Bobcats. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Nets, 4 games back.
And seeing where the Nets are, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
First free throw is good.
Now, Bojan Bogdanovic is as well-rounded a basketball player as you'll find. This guy contributes to winning in any number of ways.
Ross is checked in for Bryant. That one drops. He ties it up.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Terry kicks to Zubac. Back to Terry. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now Payton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Here's Hachimura. Here's Ross. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Bogdanovich looking around. On the wing, Payton. Plays it up and banks it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Payton against Ross. Pass to Hart. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. A wide open look here for Terry. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Reeves. Passes it to Bogdanovich. The feed now to Toppin. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Offensive rebound. For the 3. Toppin can't get it to go. And it's Terry with the ball for Charlotte, leading by 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line with 2 shots.
And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Reeves. And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Your next U.S. team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
They've got Vucevic. He'll be topping out there with Durant. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now Halliburton after J.J. Redick's three-pointer that didn't go. Halliburton kicks to Gortat. Outside Bryant. Sinks the three-pointer. Bryant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bobcats.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Conley feeling it out. Lobbed up there for Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And Kobe, here we go. And Gortat with the stuff.
Get up there, big fella. Gortat hanging and hammering at home.
Conley against Halliburton. Redick is in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton kicks to Ross. The pass to Dang. Ross sets a screen for Dang. Some solid defense there from KD. Nets trail by 8. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Gortat's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bryant the pass to Halliburton. Ross with a screen on Conley. Back to Kobe. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
KD dishes to Redick. To the wing right side. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. Lambo, he's checked in for Vucevic. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Young's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Conley. That's good from 17 feet away.
Boy, just such a high level of consistency with his shot mechanics. Mike Conley with the perimeter game.
Halliburton kicks to Kobe. Lets it go from the wing. That shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Halliburton against Conley. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bryant finds Halliburton. Gortat with the screen for Halliburton. Missed inside.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's Halliburton. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley left side. Ambo trying to break free. Conley's shot is off. Bobcats leading by 7. Halliburton kicks to Young. Bryant gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Bryant's got 9 points in the quarter.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
The Bobcats making a switch here.
Show some love.
Here's Reeves. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to KD. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Biyombo. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Well, with that frame, if Bismack Biyombo gets that kind of position, your best bet is to foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses.
What you want from a guy who's going to be a defensive specialist is understand your role, be ferocious, and be aggressive. And that's what you get with Bismack Biyombo.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Brooklyn. And for the Bobcats, Zubac is checked in for Gortat. And it's Tarian for Halliburton. That one misses. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generation's often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. To the left wing. Here's Reeves. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 6. Bertle sets the pick for Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And Bryant gets it to go.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Here's Reeves. Terry covering. Reeves the pass to Bogdanovich. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Terry outside. Hard against Bogdanovich. Ready by Bogdanovich. Nets trail by 8. Out to the wing. Here's Reeves. Biyombo kicks to Payton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Payton's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Terry outside. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. A 3 from Bryant. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Reeves the pass to Pirtle. That one goes. Count it. Now it's just a 3-point Charlotte lead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
To the paint. Here's Hart. And he lays it straight in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
The Nets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Second line with 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Vucevic checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Ross is checked in for Josh Hart. Both free throws good from Pirtle. 29 seconds left in the first half. And Bryant kicks to Zubats. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bobcats shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Zubats. And both free throws good for Zubats. Nets trail by 5. And here's Bogdanovich. He's got 8. Passes it to Reeves. Three-pointer, Payton. The shot, no good. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Bobcats. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front.
Not many scouts predicted Gilgeous-Alexander would become a superstar, but that's the direction he's headed in. Great length at the backcourt, all skill, and he's a first-team player. Big addition to this franchise.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for Charlotte.
How about these guys dropping daggers from distance? It's become contagious. The defense has to stay connected to these guys, Ernie.
And the way they've stretched the floor could open up other things for them offensively. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court right now for the Bobcats. Gortat is out there with Young. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Dang in at the three, the small forward.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Bobcats shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jump shot. KD's got 6.
Now the mid-range is his comfort spot, the sweet spot for KD doing work.
Dang passes to Halliburton. And Pirtle pulls it down. And it's Conley with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 5. Kobe against Redick. Back to Conley. Crosses over. Outside Durant. Clock is at 3. Over Dang. And he overshot that one, missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Halliburton passes to Gortat. Here's Young. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Halliburton. Misses from short range.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Halliburton against Conley. Outside Durant, the 3. Again, the miss by KD. Bobcats leading by 5.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The pass to Redick. They set the screen. Shoots over Kobe. Conley with it. Halliburton picks him up. Conley's shot is off.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the away team, Kobe Bryant, shooting 1.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the next Youth Get Team.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Conley with it. Outside Durant from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter. Halliburton outside. There's the lob to Gortat. Now here's Conley. Throws it up high. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Halliburton outside. Feeds it to Dang. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Durant from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Dang in the corner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And now it's a 10-point Charlotte lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Nets making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the Nets with possession here. Now Conley. There's the pass to Vucevic. And there it is for him.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Halliburton passes to Gortat. And stolen by Biyombo. Outside Conley. Over Halliburton. Conley's shot is off. Bobcats leading by 8. Pass to Hart. Here's Halliburton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hart the pass to Gortat. And it's sent back by KD. And he's able to get it back. And it's Conley with the ball for Brooklyn. KD with it. Halliburton picks him up. And the wide open shot from Redick. Buries the long-range jumper. Redick's got 6.
Well, we think of Durant as a naturally gifted scorer. Fact is, this guy understands how to get his teammates open.
Gortat dishes to Dang. Kobe, that's for 2. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Nets trail by 5. High post, KD. 11 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Kobe against Durant. Here's Kobe, and Durant sends it back. Hard against Conley. Timeout called the Nets. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
We got some t-shirts for the hardest, craziest, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care.
Pass to KD. Payton in the corner. And Redick now top the key. Over Halliburton. And the Nets miss again. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets trail by 5. Shoots the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Reeves has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Halliburton passes to Hachimura. And that one drops. And the Bobcats lead by 4.
Well, you see the level of effectiveness Rui Hachimura has on the interior. This guy, even with good defense, can score the basketball.
Here's Reeves. 1:29 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Terry outside. Hachimura the screen. Off target with his 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to KD. Back to Bogdanovich for the lead. And the Nets another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Charlotte trailing. And here's Halliburton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Ross. Here's Zubac. Good, nice job down low. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And here's KD for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
Terry with it. He's got 6. Here's Ross. It's off. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Brooklyn. The lead is 2. So with Vucevic on the bench, this is the group that Jacques Vaughn has right now. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Pirtle. And it's Conley, and it's Durant, and it's Redick in at the 2 spot.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get points, but this is an easy one.
Halliburton passes to Gortat to the inside. And finished off by Bryant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now here is Conley. Outside Durant. It's Redick on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Conley. That one falls. Conley's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lane. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Here's Conley following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bryant.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Conley against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up, Bryant. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Halliburton against Conley. Right side Redick from downtown. Rejected by Kobe.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Pass to Halliburton. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Gortat with a screen on Conley. And here's Kobe from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The Nets with the lead. Now Conley. Down low. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does.
Well, showing off that athleticism is Bismack Biyombo. That's an easy one.
Charlotte calls timeout. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Now here is Conley. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Conley kicks to Durant. Back to Conley. Pirtle with a screen on Halliburton. Conley the pass to Pirtle. Not going to go that time. Gortat with the defensive effort. Charlotte trails by 4. Here's Halliburton. Dang for 3. And they'll get another chance. Young finds Bryant. The offensive rebound. That one drops for him. Young's got his first basket.
The prototypical, I will do every piece of dirty work you have. Thad Young doing a nice job taking it off the window and scoring.
Now here is Conley. Outside Durant, jacks up a three. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. And here are the Bobcats. It's a 5-point game. Bryant with a screen for Dang. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
At the line for the away team. At the line with 2 shots.
Free throw good. Dang.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Dang hits them both. Here's Conley. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 6. Bryant against Redick. The shot by Bryant, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And here is Conley. The 3 from KD. They get it back. Here's Poeltl. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, for a player with Poeltl's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Poeltl. Charlotte trails by 8. Bryant with it. Gord's out with a screen on Redick. Kobe with it. Now guarded by Poeltl. Kobe kicks to Halliburton. Fires from deep. Dang can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 8. Conley the pass to Redick. Dishes it to KD. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 19 points.
It's this kind of consistency, guys, as a scorer that always has Kevin Durant in the MVP conversation.
And the Bobcats call time here. They trail by 10. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Bryant against Redick. Young, a screen on Redick for 3. Kobe. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley kicks to Biyombo. The 3 from KD. Bryant with the rebound. Charlotte trails by 10. Over Redick. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. Drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And he is unable to get the second one.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Outside Conley. He feeds it to Pirtle. Young with the steal. Outside, Kobe. Young, a screen on Durant. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Halliburton passes to Gortat, and the shot goes down.
He's a big-time load inside. Gortat able to convert with the defense closing hard on him.
Now the pass to Conley. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Durant. There's a good screen. Kicks it to Biyombo. That shot off the mark. Good defensive work there by Young.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Now, here's Halliburton. That shot misses. Halliburton against Conley. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And Smitty, every year we see a few teams. Teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust, and the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. We've got Anthony Edwards, John Collins out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Herb Jones, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Jackson, back to Doncic. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Doncic passes to Valanciunas. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Irving against Martin. For three, Porzingis. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. Barnes in the post. Defended by Jones. Barnes, no good. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's stolen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Doncic. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Kicks it out to Collins. Detroit, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts.
Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he only gets more of them.
Smitty, and in terms of numbers, Valanciunas has been good for a double-double in about 2 out of every 3 games the past few years.
You know, B.A., it speaks to his commitment to being an all-around force, not just a low-post scoring machine.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Irving finds Porzingis. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Irving, the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Barnes. Edwards can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doncic with it. Irving picks him up. Doncic passes to Jackson. Fade away. Off the left rim and out.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Outside Jones. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Doncic passes to Jackson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Jackson's got 5 now.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Pass to Marion. Doncic against Irving. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
Now here's Doncic. Big-time contributor on offense, just over 22 points a game. Here's Martin. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pass to Marion. Outside Irving. Misses the three. For Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Martin. From deep. Jones grabs the board. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Right side, Edwards. Irving up top, over Doncic. That one a little long.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Martin with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Doncic on the drive. The three from Barnes. They get it back. Tries again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic, puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
BA, they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
Detroit calls timeout. Checked in for Cleveland. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. And you look at Thibault, a constant threat, 3rd overall in steals. And of course Herb Jones, he's a menace to any ball handler and loves to jump passing lanes.
These two struck fear into their opponents last year. Able to force so many steals, they're a problem for opposing offenses.
Out to the wing. Now here's Brogdon. Back to Covington. Over Williams. That's good from Covington. On the assist by Brogdon.
Quick attack by Covington. Not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
Pass to Verjao. Monk against Fournier. Monk passes to Thibault. Here's Jerome. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Looking now at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis. So it's Detroit now. Now Brogdon. Outside Covington. On the wing, Fournier. Back to Covington. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. So they take the lead.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Monk against Fournier. Outside Monk. They set the screen. Pass to Verjao. That one off the back iron and out.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Outside Brogdon. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Jerome. Over Jones. Jerome, no good. The Pistons leading.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Here's Richards, and it's in there.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Outside Monk, looking to end the drought. Covington grabs the board. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Now here's Covington to the left side wing. From outside the arc. And Varejao pulls it down. Here's Jerome. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Left side, Williams. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Jerome from deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Detroit ball. Well, the Pistons shooting just 38% so far in this one. Outside Covington, fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
A comeback like that one, so late in the game against a tough opponent, I doubt anybody saw that one coming.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Pistons on top, up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Anthony Edwards out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's John Collins. Now here's Porzingis. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Porzingis with a screen on Barnes. Down low. And that one's good. Porzingis. And the Pistons lead by 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Martin outside. Back to Doncic. Martin outside. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Irving against Doncic. Irving, the pass to Porzingis. Collins outside. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Edwards. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Collins outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Jackson for 3. And it's Irving with a rebound. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Irving. The 3 ball. The Cavaliers pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic against Irving. Doncic passes to Martin. Three-pointer. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Now here's Doncic. From deep. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Both shots good from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Cleveland calls timeout. Some point guards here who have been on fire over the past month. Luka Doncic fourth.
It's really simple. As a point guard, it's your job to create good shots for others. These guys also are great at creating shots for themselves.
You're right. I don't care what position it is. With percentages like that, get them more shots.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Martin with the ball, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Doncic. From the wing, Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 5.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside Edwards. Outside Porzingis. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Martin, the pass to Doncic. Back to Martin. Takes the 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Now just a 3-point Detroit lead.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Detroit calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Outside Fournier. Back to Irving. Jones, the pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Jerome. Fournier covering. Low block shot. Got a hand on it. And here is Irving. 20 points for him last game against Memphis.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive. The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Pass to Thibault. It's Monk on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Monk's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Irving. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. A minute 35 left in the second. Monk for 3. Detroit with a rebound. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Monk against Fournier. Irving for 3. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 8.
Kyrie is a real menace. He's a talented marksman who can bury you with 3s.
Monk against Fournier. Pass to Thibault. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Thibault's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
52 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Right side Fournier. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Jerome. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Thibault. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Now here's Monk. To the right side.
Substitution on the court.
Irving fires from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Detroit. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks so much. I'm here with Dwayne Casey. Coach, are you pleased with the aggression getting downhill?
Well, it's one thing we have to do. We have to play with some force, get to the basket, get to the paint. Our paint numbers are off the charts once we get the ball in the paint. And I thought like our guys did it tonight.
I hope they can stay in attack mode. Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
The bench is one of the strengths of this team with some big-time scoring power. They've carried the extra load offensively.
And that's an advantage not every team has. And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
Not many scouts predicted Gilgeous-Alexander would become a superstar, but that's the direction he's headed in. Great length at the backcourt, all skill, and he's a first-team player. Big addition to this franchise.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second-half action with Brian Anderson and company.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Cavs trailing. We've got Harrison Barnes, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Jackson. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Count it. Porzingis has got 6 points.
At 7-3, tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
Irving against Doncic. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. And Doncic, here we go. Here's Martin. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And he knocks down the first one. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. About a minute played here in the second half. Martin, he can't hit that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Outside Edwards. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Irving, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And another miss by Cleveland.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Outside Porzingis. Outside Irving. Launches a 3. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
And yep, it's good. Barnes has got 5 now. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Irving, the pass to Porzingis. To the inside. Irving against Doncic. Porzingis sets a screen. Again, Irving missing.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Doncic, no good. The Pistons leading. Here's Edwards. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Irving against Doncic. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Cleveland calls timeout.
It's time for T-shirts.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Third is Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
It's Martin on the wing, clock at 6, and once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Outside Jones. Porzingis for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. And Cleveland shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Barnes finds Doncic. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Jackson. Good. Jackson's got 7.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. From downtown, and Irving with the basket on the assist from Edwards. 13 points in the game. The Cavs trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Doncic outside. Covington's checked in for the Pistons. Brogdon comes in for Jones.
Pistons substitution. Robert Covington. Malcolm Brogdon.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Irving. Offensive board. Valanciunas. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Outside Edwards. Brogdon, the pass to Covington. Edwards with it. Collins with a screen on Barnes. The baseline J. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Doncic with it. Irving picks him up. Pass to Valanciunas. 4-3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Valanciunas had his hands up and ready on that catch and shoot. He wanted it.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Martin, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Martin's got 10 points in the game. Detroit calls timeout. The Pistons shooting at about 34% here in this game. Now Irving. 13 points in the game. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Barnes. For the lead. Knocks down the triple. Barnes has got 8.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
Here's Irving. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Pass to Jackson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Pistons trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Covington outside Irving. Collins with a screen on Doncic. Irving, that's good.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Doncic passes to Jackson. The shot misses. Good D by Covington. And so it's Detroit with it. Pass to Edwards. Back to Irving. The kick out to Edwards. Collins a screen. 6 to shoot. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Brogdon from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Doncic passes to Jackson. Over Covington. And another basket for Cleveland.
With the defender all in his face, Jackson with a low release point, but he still knocked it down.
Pass to Irving. The 3. Again, Irving missing. Doncic against Irving. Now here's Martin. Uncovered. No good.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Kyrie Irving out there with Edwards. Then there's John Collins. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Jones in at the 3. Collins passes to Irving. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. And it's Irving missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Jackson outside. Martin outside. Pass to Doncic. Here's Jackson. The 3 is up. Edwards pulls it in. And here is Irving. Lets it fly. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Martin outside. Pass to Doncic. There's the triple. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Doncic outside. Pass to Valanciunas from the arc. Can't hit that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. Porzingis with a screen on Barnes. On the wing, Irving. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
And the Pistons call time here. To hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Doncic against Irving. Outside Porzingis. Here's Jones. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Cleveland calls timeout. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Jackson outside. Doncic, a screen on Collins. 5 to shoot. Rebound Detroit. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Pass to Doncic. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Irving against Doncic. It's Edwards on the wing to the middle. Jones. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Jones, the pass to Edwards. Outside Irving. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. And now a 5-point Detroit lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Martin. Can they get it? And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
The Pistons have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside Jones. Outside Irving. The 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And for Jackson, it's about staying after it. This is what allows him to catch fire.
Here's Irving. Outside Jones. Porzingis sets a screen. Jones, the pass to Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Irving. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. And here's Doncic outside. The Pistons clear it. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Martin outside. Now here's Valanciunas. Defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas passes to Martin. Now Doncic to take the lead. The Pistons clear it. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Irving. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
When the lights are at its brightest, Kyrie loves coming through.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Martin. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Irving against Doncic. Outside Edwards. Back to Irving. And here's Collins for 3. Drops in the 3. And now it's a 6-point Pistons lead.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
It's Martin on the wing. Fires for 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
He shoots it. Cavaliers with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter here. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Detroit has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Irving. And it's Martin with the rebound. Well, Cleveland's shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Jackson outside. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Barnes. Shot to end the cold streak. Yes!
There was just a cold-blooded play there from Valanciunas. Not fazed at all by the situation.
And so they foul intentionally. Detroit with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Edwards is doubled. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
You know, Kyrie's love for the game can never be questioned. At the end of the day, he's all about producing results for his team. Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
And please give a round of applause for your powerhouse team.
Barnes passes to Doncic. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires from deep. Jones grabs the board.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Outside Monk. Here's the 3. And they'll get another chance. From deep 3-point range. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Thibault. From deep. And he sinks it. Oh, and that that cuts the lead to just 5.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Jackson with it. The 3 from Valanciunas. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Detroit with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K and Greg Sumner. An eye on. In this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've got Young, Garnett out there with Batum, and it's Chandler, and it's Kidd in at the 1. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Portland. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
5 on the clock. Here's Garnett. That shot off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. I want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And he's not gonna miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giannis a screen on Kidd. Here's Parker. Batum grabs the miss. Passes it to Kidd. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Chandler with the screen on Parker. Batum wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Batum with no hesitation that time. Coaches encouraging him to shoot that one.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Young, good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Brown kicks to Ingram. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Chandler finds Young. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
Brown outside to stop the run, and he knocks down the jumper.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
They grab their own miss, and then Chandler with the jam.
Well, Chandler's being aggressive right now on the glass. Does a terrific job staying active and collecting the rebound.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Brown for 3. Ingram. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kidd against Parker. Outside Kidd. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
like tonight that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
The first one falls.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
No good on the second free throw. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Outside Kidd. Garnett with the screen for Kidd. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Chandler. Green comes in for Trae Young. And quickly in for Jason Kidd.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
To the wing on the left. Ingram outside. Drills the three-pointer.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. And he's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Now, here's Quickly. Here's Garnett. Back to Quickly. Zeller, a screen on Russell. Quickly the pass to Zeller, and he gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Here's the screen. Ingram wide open. Oh, good with the triple.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Trey Lyles comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Williams in for Nicholas Batum.
Patrick Williams.
Zeller finds Green. Portland moving the ball around. Quickly, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Trailblazers leading by 11. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Lyle sets a screen for Quickly. Over Olynyk. And again, it's Portland converting.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Olynyk, a screen on Quickly. Shot to stop the run. Russell with the bucket.
Well, the mid-range J looking nice as Russell finds a way to take advantage of the defense. And nice balance on that one.
Pass to Wiles. There's Williams with the three. The Thunder pull it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Sharp, the pass to Ingram. He's covered by Zeller. 6 to shoot. Olynyk can't hit.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The pass to Wiles. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Pass to Russell. Fires for three. Quickly covering. Right wing. Puts up a three. And it's Russell missing. Portland leading by 11. Outside, Green. Passes it to Quickly. Lobbed up there for Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Ingram, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
For Oklahoma City, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first free throw is good.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Miles out there with Batum. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Young, and it's Chandler in at the center, filling out the middle. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Takes a three, and another three for Portland.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Parker left side. Pass to Vanderbilt. He's guarded by Chandler. Brown outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brown's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Batum screen on Vanderbilt. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready. You got to be prepared for those minutes. You got to produce.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that.
Young from outside. Another miss by Young. And they're trailing by 12. Parker outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's good in the assist by Parker. He's got 5.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Here's the pass to Young. Portland no good that time either. And so Giannis will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Young. Here's Parker. Back to Giannis. And the lead is down inside single digits. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Right side Kidd. Kicks it out to Garnett. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Vanderbilt.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Thunder, Kelly Olynyk.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Kidd passes to Chandler. Outside for Batum. Three-pointer. They get it back. And Chandler throws it down.
Got to keep Chandler out of the paint when he's in there that close to the rim with that size. He's ramming it home.
Kidd against Parker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Brown against Young. Garnett with a screen on Brown. Here's Young. It's tipped.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Antetokounmpo against Garnett. Parker left side. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Brown. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Thunder.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Ingram, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Tony Parker. And then for the Trailblazers, Cody Zeller comes in for Chandler. And quickly in for Jason Kidd. Now Young. He's got 8. Now, here's Quickly. Clock at 6. A floater. Young's shot is off.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Giannis inside. Defended by Young. And Giannis up to the Kumbo. Throws it down hard.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Portland leading by 5. Young passes to Quickly. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Quickly's got 8 points.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Giannis sets a screen for Russell. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. He kicks it to Zeller. Pass to Garnett. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now, here is Russell. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis. Ingram outside. Giannis against Garnett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Quickly with it. Outguarded by Giannis.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
The Thunder with another miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And there's the pass to Williams. Dishes it to Young. And stolen by Russell. There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. Pass to Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Ingram's got 8 points.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
Here's Quickly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 19-7 run. Antetokounmpo kicks to Russell. Back to Antetokounmpo. Green against Ingram. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Giannis. This one for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. Second is Trae Young.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
Those are some of the best basketball minds in the NBA. The way they think the game out there is remarkable. Always several steps ahead of the defense, finding the right angles, the right openings, and making one unbelievable play after another.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. Drills it from outside.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And here's Giannis from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Zeller's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Young for 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Might need to get their umbrellas out for the third quarter. It's been raining threes on them.
Yeah, and if they don't start closing out, it's going to be a monsoon. We're talking flood warnings.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. From the Western Conference, Paul George.
When certain guys get into a groove, watch out. George is shooting great and with great confidence. We know he has deep range, but he can also put it on the floor and make a play. Defenses have not been able to disrupt his rhythm at all.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickley.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Ingram. Bruce Brown is out there with Parker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Parker with it. Now Chandler defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Oklahoma City, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers leading by 5. Outside Kidd. Poked away. Passes it to Garnett. Young in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Garnett the pass to Kidd. Good on the triple. Kidd's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Giannis passes to Parker. Lobs it up there for Ingram.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And so here's Portland. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Kidd kicks to Garnett. It's Young on the wing. Garnett with a screen on Parker. No one covering. Young's got 10 points.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Parker. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to Giannis. Oklahoma City moving it around.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are 2 on the top of the list.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The Thunder making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Second is Trae Young.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Back to Kidd. Batum a screen on Brown. Kidd dishes to Chandler. But Trae. No good. Shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Ingram passes to Parker. Good defense by Kidd.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Young kicks to Batum. A shot. And he connects with the jumper. Batum's got 10 points in the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Brown outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Portland leading by 8. Kidd with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Out to the right wing. The Thunder with another miss. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Kidd. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Always been terrific at attracting contact. Kidd reads defenders so well and always able to compromise.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
And the Thunder making a change here. Olynyk checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Trey Lyles checked in for Tyson Chandler. And he sinks the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Ingram missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Kidd, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. Ingram finds Parker. Olynyk the pass to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt a screen on Kidd. Harper. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And Tony Parker no good on that one. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Young. Lyles with it. It's Williams, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday and then on Sunday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And Williams drops them both. So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 9 points. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Over in the corner, Brown. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brown's got 11 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Checking out some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trailblazers leading by 6. And the pass to Lyles. Back to Young. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Vanderbilt. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Williams looking over the floor. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Trailblazers.
Substitution on the court.
Young for 3. Portland no good that time either.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Parker with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Tries from 7. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead. It's Young on the wing, covered by Parker. Young inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Young's got 12 in the game. Parker with it. Giannis outside. Takes the 13-footer. Portland grabs the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Young kicks to Batum. Chandler trying to free himself up. No good on the 3. Thunder trailing by 6. Antetokounmpo finds Vanderbilt. Pass to Parker. Giannis a screen on Young. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Parker. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Chandler is screened. Lyles inside. He's against Vanderbilt. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Young against Parker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside. Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And then for the Trailblazers, Garnett comes in for Lyles. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Williams. And that one falls for Young.
And the next step for Trae Young is just having that ability to focus on the defensive end and make some impact plays there.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Young pass to Garnett. Young outside. Baseline J on the way. And Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
The Thunder have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Giannis. 8 seconds left to play here in the third. Young from outside. That one doesn't go. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Portland out in front, leading by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Trailblazers, Garnett out there with Chandler, and it's Young, then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Batum in at the small forward. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's Young on the wing, covered by Parker. And Young kicks to Kidd. 6 to shoot. Garnett with the screen for Kidd. He feeds it to Garnett. Yes, that goes in. Garnett's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers. And so Giannis will bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. And here is Parker. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's Parker in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Garnett. And the rejection by Giannis. Loads it up for Giannis. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Young looking around. Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Thunder trailing by 3. Giannis passes to Ingram. Back to Antetokounmpo. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 1.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And here are the Trailblazers now. Outside Kid. A shake. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Jason Kidd. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Kidd.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Parker outside. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Garnett. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Young. Garnett with a screen on Brown. Chandler trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Giannis has got 17 now just in the second half. Parker against Young. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Chandler with a screen for Garnett. There's the feed to Chandler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kidd.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. It's Ingram on the wing to take the lead. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Kidd against Brown. Now the pass to Garnett. Over Antetokounmpo. The shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Kicks it to Brown. Now Parker. Brown dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Young, good.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Oklahoma City. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Giannis.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seen disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Upside Kidd. Outside Batum. Outside for Kidd. Sinks the triple. Kidd's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
Parker passes to Giannis. Excellent D there from Garnett. For Portland, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. High post Young. Brown's there. Here's the 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Garnett against Antetokounmpo. The inside runner is off. Portland leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now here's Brown. After the miss from Trae Young. Antetokounmpo passes to Parker. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. Young up top. Covered by Parker. Young against Parker. Chandler with the screen on Parker. Tries from 10 for 3. Kidd. And another 3 for Portland.
And scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Pass to Giannis. It's stolen by Garnett. Kidd against Parker. Garnett the pass to Young. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Parker. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Young, and the rejection by Giannis.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
And they go to the intentional foul.
13 foul.
And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-6 run. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Passes it to Lyles. Chandler kicks to Kidd. So the Trailblazers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.